Plug, hearts, two journeys, sleep story, real and unapologetically us. I am Selena.
Nika, this is Plug. Welcome y'all tonight to episode 2. Tonight discussion we're going to be talking about clothes while losing weight monthly. Also food cravings, so change.
Yes.
This is going to be the topics of our podcast today, episode 2. I want to first by saying thank you for tuning in to our podcast.
Thank you,
Thank
thank you, thank you.
you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. It's Plug. Want to give a shout out to all our subscribers and our plugged in day ones. We appreciate you guys subscribing.
Yes.
And also, we would like to thank you for just tuning in today. Conversation, keeping it real and raw. So, I brought up the subject today, Selena, buying clothes while losing weight. It is a struggle.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Um, it it's you're in you're searching on a budget because you don't want to invest in high end clothing and weight is still coming off. So in a matter of a month, you invest in something that's high end, you may not be able to wear it anymore, meaning it has gotten too big. Who wants to invest 40, 60, $80 in something and then a month later you realizing, "Oh, I got to give it away, I got to donate it." Mhm. So it's kind of a waste of money as well. So you kind of watch your coins when it comes to that. But
Yeah, especially in the beginning, right after weight loss surgery. It wasn't hard at first wearing clothes because we still had some of our larger clothes that we
yeah, yeah,
had. We made, alterations and things of that nature. As the clothes came, as the weight came off, so we lost more option of what we could wear or how we could wear it. Thank God we had it during the summer and we had enough winter clothes to carry us through that first 6 months of losing
yes,
weight
it's true.
so rapidly. And it was just, how can I say it? I'm gonna say frustrating, but it was very, very challenging
Yes, it
to say the
was.
least to go into your closet and you just be like, man, what I could wear today, and then you can't find anything to
Oh, what
wear.
about your favorite pieces? Oh,
Definitely, oh my
that
God.
really is a devastating hit.
Don't remind me. I had so many hoodies. So
Yes,
many hoodies
you
that I
love
love.
your hoodies.
And when you put on a oh, it's her thing is oversized hoodies. It is.
Yeah,
But when
yeah.
it's drastically oversized, like you can fit 3 to 4 people in a
That's
you
no longer oversized at that point. It
it's
becomes
not.
like, okay, buddy, I know that's too big for you. You
It's
might as
way
well,
too big for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You should get it away. I was in a 3X in a hoodie, moving to a
Sometimes,
4X.
yeah, sometimes it's 4X, depending on how the hoodie was cut.
How it was made,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. And you don't realize the things that you enjoy or the things that you like, and you try to go find them in a smaller size, and you be like, "Man, that's hot, but I can't find it in my size."
Right, exactly. Even it just so doesn't affect clothes. It affects your as well.
Oh, don't even get me started about shoe
You
size.
don't even think that your shoes, you will go down a shoe size or not even a whole, maybe a whole size, maybe half a size, but
Mhm.
it makes a big difference because think about it. If you were a wide width and you lost weight, and of course you lose it all over, so you lose it. Um, that's when you realize, oh my gosh, I'm not wide width anymore. I am regular size. So now it's a matter of, okay, if you have a closet full of with shoes, how do I navigate this? So you find yourself having to discard or donate, give away shoes and start over with buying them again. That's just your size has changed as far as your diameter, width. It played a big factor in cost as far as size of clothes. When
And
I was
shoes.
heavier, I just shopped. You know,
Yeah.
I always one that shop on a clearance or the sale rack, then move to the regular rack type thing, regular price rack type thing. But when um, as I started losing the weight more and getting smaller, and then now, especially now that I've had um, the panniculectomy done, um, it's really a drastic change the way my size fit. It's just,
Was it surprising to you how quickly you dropped sizes? Did you just like, because I know one time it felt like I was in a 40 for a long time, and then all of a sudden I'm in a 36 now.
yeah, because you
It,
go even with it, you'll have that stagnant moment, you know, for a while in sizing. I mean, that's with any weight loss journey. They tell you that. Okay, you may drop some and then stay at a plateau for a while, and then next thing you know, find a size smaller. Um, so that's what like, oh, okay, now, okay, I'm the plateau must be over. I'm moving along now because I'm going down in size. Um, and for those that did not know, my original size, I was the plus size uh 24. Sometimes I buy 22, but it was mainly 24 plus size. And then I was moving into a 26. Well, currently I am a size 12.
wow,
If
good
it's
job.
um, it's a little bit narrow, and I'm a 14. Um, that's that's about the highest I go. It's so
At
funny.
14, I'll be honest with you, can't be just in the regular 12. You
Yeah,
just be giving yourself the
room.
14
Yeah,
because the way you like the cut of the clothes. Also give
yeah,
that because, to be honest with you, I was in the 48 and some it was in the 50 because of some of the cut of the clothing.
yeah, yeah,
And I have learned that slim pants because I got these nice African American thighs. No matter if I'm in a 36, if I go slim, I have to be 38. Like it's a cut of the clothes. I'm
hmm
learning so much about fashion
yeah,
now. I know that's kind of weird to say because I know there's people out there who are plus size and big and tall who are very fashionable. For me, it was a confidence thing. I would just stick to the basics: loose fitting jeans,
yes,
button up shirt, a polo. But now I'm into color because at first it was just dark jeans and black and browns, and now I have a pair of orange pants that I
yeah.
can't wait to
You
wear.
see, you see.
I have some color pants. I know this may be taboo to say because I identify as a masculine woman. I like wearing women pants. They fit me better now that
Now,
I've lost weight. And I know people was like, well, why are you changing it? No, I'm not changing it up. It just fits better and it looks good on my nice slim silhouette that I have. I'm not in Wonderland yet, but I'm at least 130 to 40 pounds down from where I started.
yeah, exactly.
And you know,
And we were talking about pants, and
yes,
now that you say that, uh, I love the uh, pixie cut pants from Old Navy, the chinos. I love those pants. And I find that if it's a regular uh, pixie or chino, you can get in the 12. But some of them, they come, say, uh, straight cut. Um, or skinny cut
Yeah, yeah.
pixie chino, I have to go up. So yes, that's true. Depending on the cut of the pants.
Yeah, exactly, the color of the pants. Because sometimes you forget that getting slim in the waist and thick in the waist and thick in the thighs, but it just, before I go shopping, I always went into the big and tall area, and it was a bit discouraged because you would go in and you'll find 42s, 44s, you need a 46 or a 48, and just be like, man, I'm just getting bigger and bigger. Not saying it out loud, but as you go, your size goes up and up and up. You realize that something has to change.
Yeah.
And now I find it funny that now when I go into stores to shop, that's all I see is 46
Right.
and 48. And I don't, like, where were these clothes at when I was
Was
looking for them, or
mhm.
when I was in that area of my life where I was
That
okay,
size.
that
Yeah,
size.
that size.
I mean, now I can't even go in. I don't even shop in the big and tall, and that's a non-scale victory that we talked a little bit about before. But just buying clothes at the beginning was a little frustrating because, like Selena said, you don't want to spend $50 or $60 on a pair of jeans or $30 to $40 on a shirt, and a month later you can't wear it. You can't even button it up. You can't even make it stylish or to your body.
Yeah. It's
And
gotten too big
yeah,
past the making it work type
yeah, and
era.
and then you be like, well, what's the point of buying clothes? I went through a point. I think I told you about this. I didn't want to buy clothes. I just rather have sweats, sweatshirt, sweatpants, or jogging suit, something I know that wouldn't look bad big or
Yeah.
wouldn't look bad sloppy.
Yeah. When a weight loss group that I was in on Facebook, a lot of people went that period of their
Yeah.
life literally had to train themselves
Hmm.
to buy regular clothes. They
Yeah.
were buying all sweatpants, lounge pants,
Track suits.
track suits. They had to train themselves to buy regular clothes.
It's harder than you think.
It
It
really
is
is.
harder. Even right now, I have a hoodie that I just can't get rid of. It's a 3X. It's like when we first got together for our first Christmas, she bought me a Rugrat hoodie, and that goes with my shoes that we would get to later. That it changed my shoe size. I really don't want to get rid of the hoodie. I definitely don't want to get rid of the shoes. But it could be, if you're not prepared mentally for the process or the success that you're going to have doing weight loss, if you don't have a good support system, it's okay. You got to encourage yourself sometimes. Sometimes when I be at the gym and I'm on the elliptical, I have to encourage myself, like, okay, I know I got to get through this because I know, baby, she going to do 3 miles when she get off work and then go hit the gym. And you don't want your work to be in vain.
It's
Oh,
true. Mhm.
speaking of clothes, workout clothes.
Yes.
Workout clothes. Oh, people say, well, you can just throw some on when you go to
No.
the gym. Now, before, I'm not gonna lie to you, before when I was heavier, I would just throw some on. But now that I'm losing weight and I see the progress, I want to see the progress while I'm working out. And it's
Yeah.
hard to try to find.
Because what's around you? Mirrors.
Yes,
In the gym.
and you want to see that visual of yourself. If you can do this, you can do that. You can push yourself another mile. You can put a little more weight the the barbell to lift more and more and more. But the clothes you find difficult to find in a smaller size. Now that we are almost what 3 years in,
This is our third year going in
30 in July, it's a
July
little.
10th. Will be our third year.
I'm not gonna say. I think that we are getting a point to where we are stabilizing. What you think?
Yes, this is the area that's pretty much stabilizing, staying active to what your regimen is.
Yeah.
Um, just staying true to it, so it can be a continuous, steady journey.
Yeah.
Yes, you will gain 5 to 10 pounds, uh, or down. That's to be expected. Whether you had surgery or whether you lost weight on your own, that's just your leeway. But you want to
That's the leeway
be,
we give ourselves.
yeah,
Because some people don't, they get themselves 5 to 7 pounds. I don't think we're going to gain 5 to 10. I don't think so
yeah,
because
no,
we're very on track. You
yeah,
keep us on track. You keep each other on track. Let's just say that we don't, not saying that we don't have our vices, but we do keep each other on track. We do keep us pushing. So I'll say 5 to 7 pounds up or down, especially around the holiday time.
yes. That was uh, the first year was the real tester, I would say.
Yeah,
Knowing that, uh, but the good thing is, with the weight loss surgery, your stomach is only going to comfortably, let me say that, because some people push themselves through it,
I don't know
but
how.
comfortably, your stomach would only allow you to hold so much. So, first year, it taught us how to just have, a little piece of the pie, little piece of the, just so you can get, uh, a taste in.
Just a little taste.
Um,
Just
you
a little taste.
so you know you're not gonna be able to eat that whole slice. You
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Um, you you'll probably be eating on it. If you try to eat the whole thing, you don't be eating on it all day, all
All
night,
day.
depending on when you started. Probably have some left over for the next day. But that was the tester. But now that we're a couple of years in, we know our limits as far as, okay, I know I'm not gonna be able to eat. Just give me not even a slice, maybe a half slice, And people say,
Yeah,
"Gosh, that's a small piece," but the size of the stomach is small,
yeah.
And again, we can't eat and drink at the same time. If you find yourself drinking, excuse me, eating dry protein, um, meats and things like that, you could take a little sip of water to kind of push it down. That's it, just a little sip to kind of get it down. But other than that, if you try to do both things at one time, you're gonna be very uncomfortable.
Especially for
Very.
us. Now I know before we had the weight loss surgery, was you excited about shopping? Because I know you always, was a diva no matter what.
Yeah, yeah, I always was fashionable. I love anything, hair, makeup, fashion. That was just always me. Even in high school, um, I was so fashionable. Walking the halls, they literally thought I was a teacher. Talking to me like I'm not a teacher, I'm a student, type thing. But just it's um it's a process. And getting back to the mental part of it, I wanted to say too that took me a quite a while when I walk in the store to adjust, especially when the store has regular size and plus size.
Mm.
It took me, or it doesn't matter, you finding your plus size area and then the regular areas and on the other side of the store. But it took my mind some time to be conditioned to walk in that store and not automatically go to plus area.
Yeah, that's hard.
It
Just speak on
was.
that. Just
It
speak
was
on that.
very hard for me to do, even knowing when I go and look on the rack, well, this 1X.
But you
1X.
still pick it up and look at it,
I would
don't you?
still pick it up and look at
And
it.
you will hold it
Yes,
out and
and
you
I
be like, let me stick it
even
out.
sometimes you would say, you can't wear that. That's too
No.
big. I'm like, this is just a 1X.
But you because you've been so used to seeing yourself in a 1X
Yep.
or in a 2X, you be like, no, I can get in that. Or vice versa, go in and pick up a large. And you be like, I ain't gonna be able to get in this. I'm not gonna be able to wear that. And then all of a sudden you put it on, you be like, I can wear that. And
Yeah.
it is very, very challenging mentally to admit that you've grown so much, that
Yeah.
you've grown to a place to where you can go into the store and go to the size that you want to go to. But
One of the stores that I shop at, oh, well, I've grown to shop more at now, and I don't want to call a name. Used to shop there before. Well, let me say, I used to try and shop there before when I was my highest
hmm
weight,
okay,
and tops would it would say 3X, but that top would be so tight I couldn't button it. It's one of those slip on. It would be so fitted on me.
hmm
I'm like, oh my God, but it say 3X. So I started trying to go into a 4X. Even the 4X in that store, I was amazed at how it did not fit. I'm like, I know. It has to be the cut of these clothes in here. Now I really enjoy going into that store. Because the clothes are fashionable. Oh, especially when they coming out like a new shipment has come in and they unloading
and you get your
you
text
know.
message and say there is a new shipment coming out on Tuesday.
Oh,
You're like,
you
babe,
happen to walk in the store and you see
yeah.
the girls putting the inventory up,
You're like, babe,
on the shelf.
I'm just gonna pop my head in there for just a minute. I'll be home a little bit later.
So, and now going in there, not even having to go plus size. And don't get me wrong, yes, a time or two I have found myself going over there, looking at some stuff, and then I'm like, you can't wear this over here, Selena. You gotta go over to the juniors area. So I'd walk over there, and I just really appreciate the fact that now I can go over to the juniors area. And sometimes we know, I mean, let's be real. We know that in women's stores, sometimes the junior area, that stuff be real cute.
It does be
It be
real cute.
way more cuter than
Be-
the plus size
Because I'm gonna
stuff.
tell you, and you may not agree with me. You might. I think they believe that larger women or
Yep,
men
absolutely.
don't care how about they look. They
Yep,
just want to throw something together and say, okay, they'll wear it because it's in their size. They want to look good too.
right.
They You don't know what they doing at home. You don't know if they working out. You don't know how they calculate calories. That's one thing that frustrates me. That people automatically think that larger people, plus size people, obese people don't do the work.
Yeah.
They do the work and they want to look good while they doing the work. And that's what frustrated me. You go now. I can go over into non plus size area or non big and tall area and pick up a shirt. Then I go over now and say, "Oh, this is a nice looking shirt." See if it's in the plus size or big and tall. It doesn't happen there. And it's all because they don't think that people care how they look.
Yep.
They do care.
Yep.
I cared, but you only have the same choices when you're big and tall size or what the world call you obese or fat.
Hmm.
And you want to put when you go out, you want to feel confident, you want to feel sexy. You don't want to. You want to go over and with your friends,
And we want to wear the
crop
you didn't
tops.
right. You didn't find plus size area having crop tops.
Yeah,
You know, and I'm not. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not saying everyone is due to wear a crop top.
but they should
No,
have the choice to wear the crop top.
right. They should have the choice to wear one. But you look over in junior area. Oh, it's plenty of crop top bodysuits. With the snap in the seat. I mean,
Mhm.
cute.
But that's not what people want. That's why I think that's what a lot of people think people want to see. There's some people out there who love a nice, thick, juicy woman that ain't 24, 36, 24. Maybe she
Okay.
32, 42, 26, something like that. And they want to look good putting it on.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, I love the thick woman. God made a thick woman to save lives, okay? But
Big
they want to
time
look good.
saving them
Thank you.
lives.
They want to look good too. And
Absolutely.
you should have the option. Now, don't get it wrong. Some skinny people shouldn't wear things either.
Yes, Lord.
Let's
Oh,
get
I
let's
agree.
make that clear. Not every piece is made for every person, no matter what the size, shape you are. You have
That
to
is so
dress
true.
your body type. You
That's
can be
right.
skinny with no ass, and then you want
Uh-huh.
to try to wear some fitting jeans. You ain't got
Right.
nothing back there.
Right.
You can try to wear a crop top with no titties. You just got a chest, and it look like a band-aid.
Okay. Exactly.
You have to be conscious,
Or you too top heavy
and yeah.
and it's almost looking like an inflatable balloon, a little crop top
Yeah,
inflatable balloon.
yes, but you should have the option.
Yes. I agree. Tell me
You gotta have the
to do.
option. You just have to have that, like you were saying earlier, that you had to train your mind to realize that you don't have to go over there anymore. We don't have to shop in that area. When we were shopping in that area, we would have appreciated more options. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. Um, just knowing that uh, I have the option as a plus size woman.
Hmm.
Um, like now, they have these. They almost look like tennis skirt sets. And I know listeners, the ladies know what I'm talking about. They're pleated with a little matching top. Um, most times you would see like tennis players wear that, but they have that in plus size. Some stores have it in plus size and in juniors. Well, and some stores only carry that in juniors. And I said, well, this set is real cute, especially when I was a little bit heavier,
Hmm.
and I wasn't quite in that junior size yet. And I was like, I like this. And they don't even have it in the plus size. Why?
Options.
They don't think we want to be cute either.
They get limited options.
So it was just frustrating at times. But I am rediscovering my body. I'm very happy with it.
I'm rediscovering your body too.
And it's clothes has become so fun to me now.
Hmm.
So fun.
It can be fun, and it can also be frustrating
Yeah.
because now I go into a store. I'm not gonna say the name. Go look for a 38, 36. They all gone, but Lord and behold, there go a 44, a 46, or a
Yeah.
48. And I'm just thinking to myself,
Where
what
were
was this
these?
at?
Right. Where
I,
was this size?
when I was, trying to get my thing going, or try to wear some clothes, or try to buy a pair of pants, or a dress pair of slacks to go out at night and look scrumptious.
And I'm not all about the ticket price of item.
Mm-mm.
If it's cute and I feel like, because I check the threading, I
We're
make
gonna come
sure.
back to that ticket price because we both know you love a good sale.
I love a good sale and a good clearance. Because guess what? That clearance that you see, that
Mhm.
clearance was on the floor first.
Yeah.
So only thing that they did was it probably was the last stock of it.
Mhm.
Nobody else is buying it, or it was the change of season.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm a color girl. I don't wait until the summertime to pop out in a bright color.
You sure
Oh,
don't.
you will see me December with some bright orange on or something. I, that's just was always instilled in me because of where I was born and raised.
We
Um,
know you was born and raised in Miami.
305 for sure. But it was always sunny. Color was no limit for us.
Mm.
If the brighter it is, hey, get that blouse or that shirt, get you some matching shoes, and go ahead and pop your shit, type thing. But uh, it's just I just get so thrown back, when I shop now because of what I see in the smallest sizes. And even now, when I look over in the plus area, I can see something cute in juniors, and I said, I wonder if they got this in plus area. And I go and I look just cause. No, they don't have it. Not at all.
You know, you want options too,
That's
because
true.
buying clothes should be fun for everybody. They should have options. You should be able to go in and have a choice of what you want to wear.
And notice too, the smaller the clothes, the cheaper the
Price.
price.
Ooh,
Because I had to
say that
realize
one more time.
why being heavier,
Mhm.
plus size, I said, well, they charge so much
It's
for plus
just not.
size outfit or plus size clothing. But when I started following a couple designers and
Mhm.
people that actually make uh, clothing and manufacturers and things like that, the material. We know material costs anyway, but to have to add an extra inch or two to that material,
It shouldn't cost that much.
that was more money. I we say that it shouldn't cost that much, but even in production, those they assemble those clothes some by hand, some they
But
machine.
but I figure if you're doing a mass production, how much
It'll
time you have to
run.
take it
It should
out?
run.
That much.
That production should run. Like
Run
if it's a size
smoothly.
22, it should run constantly for the 22. It
22
shouldn't
is
cost extra
extra. Yeah.
because you're running a size 22 compared to a size 12. Um, but when I say fun, as far as buying clothes, clearance or sale, it just blows me away how much of a difference in the clearance pricing.
Mhm.
I could never go over in plus area and buy something nice blouse, $5.
A blouse.
A
Not
nice
a
blouse
blouse. I know when I go over into the men
for
area
$3.
and go get me
No.
a nice blouse.
Stylish too. No.
No, not at
Okay.
all. I had to go get a nice shirt.
Now I'm not saying I'm not I won't or I did not shop know, size stores that were uh, higher in quality. I did, and we all know store that is. I don't want to say no names here. Um, I did,
Mhm.
um, but now doesn't. And even Nika had to tell me, Selena, you cannot wear. My mind, I was still wanting to go. Selena, you cannot wear nothing in here,
Nope.
even 10, 12s. And we know in a plus size store, very few 10, 12s that you're gonna find in those plus size stores. Those reputable, the two reputable plus size stores that I went in. Well, three. And y'all know who they are. I don't have to say a name, but um, it just I I would be thinking I could find something in here I can
No, you can't.
wear. No,
You-
even the 10, 12s
I had to pull you
was
away.
was too big. Like I was like, oh my god. But again, it was just the way the clothes were designed, the way the
Mhm.
fit of the clothes, and things like that. But uh, I'm enjoying the fact that if I go on a clearance rack now, it's nothing for me to pick up. Oh, one of our favorite stores we like, we'll just say an initial, which is an O and an N. We love that store now because we can
You
fit
can fit clothes in
clothes
there.
in there now. It's just Oh my God, the clearance rack in there is
It's better
unbelievable
now.
because we can now look in tens. I can look at size 10s and size 12s.
Yeah. Yeah. Since we talked about a little bit of clothing changing, what about your food craving?
Let's talk about the food craving. For me, I don't before I find myself wanting sweet stuff more,
Mhm.
and now I don't have to have it. I'm human. yes, I may want something sweet. I mean, it's just the human body. But before, I find myself always wanting something sweet, especially after I eat. I always want something sweet. I always want something followed up by something sweet. Um, One of the things now that has changed with me that I did not even know that would change, and I'm so sad that it did, is ice cream. I find myself now lactose intolerant.
But you do know they have lactose ice
They
cream that
do.
we are nervous to try.
We are right. That's what I'm saying. It's just about I'm nervous to try.
Yeah,
You got to kind of wean out which
yeah.
one you like, type thing.
You gotta buy the best if you're gonna try something different, especially lactose or something with almond or oat milk.
Yes, almond or oat milk. Yeah.
You just don't want to go and buy something and it don't taste right and it turn you off from it. Now, me, I lost my craving for tacos. If there are some listeners out there who know of a good taco spot, let me know. But chocolate. For the first six, I would say the first 6 months, I could not stand chocolate after surgery.
You had a
I
hard time with
chocolate. Time I look at it or even attempt to eat it, it just made me mad. I was like, this is what gained on this way back because I'm more of I ain't gonna say a snacker before, but I was just chocolate and cookies and chocolate chip cookies,
that. Yeah.
peanut butter cookies.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now I can tell when my body is missing something. Those are indicators that your body is like not enough iron, not enough vitamin D or C or B or 12 because you crave something that manually produced. And
Yes,
we
true.
learned that through going through our nutritional
Nutritionist.
class. So now that you can pay attention to your body, you was missing something. Instead of me getting chocolate, I'm not gonna say I don't ever get chocolate. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you that I don't. Like you said, we are both a human. Maybe an orange,
Mhm.
even though it's naturally sweet. Or maybe I need more water. But sometimes on this weight loss journey, you can get distracted and then lose sight of your water intake because you just get so tired of plain water. I think we
Yeah.
tried every flavor,
Yes, we have flavor pack, the
every
water
type
flavored
of water,
yeah.
and water is still
Uh,
water. But water keeps you young, it keeps your organs hydrated, it keeps you, I won't say full, but not snacking. And also found
It just
encouragement.
it just uh just gives the mind, tricks the mind
Mine, hmm
to think that your stomach is full when you're drinking water. You know, it tricks the mind
and believe it
so
or
you
not,
won't.
the only time I crave real chocolate heavy or is in the front of my mind is my time, my menstrual. I
Mhm.
could tell when I'm about to start my menstrual cycle. That's why I refer to when your body was missing something, that I was anemic going through this process.
Yeah.
And that was another reason that I crave chocolate. Because they losing blood. You know, people use natural chocolate or dark chocolate to help with headaches and cramps, but when you're eating it for fun instead of healing, it comes a habit or an addiction. I was addicted to chocolate.
And you know what? It's so funny because um, on this journey, I've uh, reconditioned my mind because before I would have all kind of snack chips and candy and
Hmm.
cookies, all of that in my drawer as a snack. Well, now on this journey, my mind is so conditioned. I know that if I'm craving something crunchy, because there's a lot of times that's why we grab chips and stuff
Hmm.
because we want that crunch. So now you know, why don't I grab a carrot with
Yeah.
or without the ranch? I'm not gonna say take away your ranch with or without the ranch. Also, another thing is nuts.
Yes.
Healthy cravings substitute that. Grabbing those chips and those cookies would be I've I've been started doing this for quite some time now on this journey.
Yes, you
Is
have.
um, when Nika packs my lunch, we make sure that we buy nuts, whether it be
Cashews.
cashews, natural raw cashews, or even the low sodium cashews.
Mm-hmm.
She will put them in my lunch bag with my lunch, and I put it in my drawer. So now, and when I look at my drawer at work, my snack drawer at work, it I'm so proud of myself because it looks so different now. It doesn't look all that sugary adjutant stuff that I used to eat before. Either those mango slices that we get from Sam's, um, all natural mango slices, dried fruit. And the good thing is
And
you
yogurt.
eat yogurt, right?
Yes.
Yogurt. We love Greek yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yes, we do gorge out on it sometimes,
I,
and we have to like put it to the side for a
mm-hmm.
month or two, and then we go back to it. But
It's a good
people
source
say,
of
"Well, you
protein
like
too.
Greek yogurt?" It
Yes.
is what you can doctor it up. Like we cut up fresh fruit. Like it's nothing for me to have um a cut up strawberry and cantaloupe in my yogurt.
It is less sugar.
Right.
It has more protein, and that because on this journey we have to have protein, protein, protein,
Mm-hmm.
and it also, even though she don't want to admit it, if you freeze it just a little bit, not much, it almost tastes like ice cream.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
you didn't
I
know
didn't
that.
think.
I've been
No.
keeping that little secret from you.
Oh, you've been keeping that, huh? Yeah. So it's just a matter of making little
Hmm.
changes
Yeah,
to your what you used to do. That makes a world of a difference.
it does.
It's just even far as lunch. Maybe you went out uh, to lunch every day, out to eat for lunch every day. You'd be surprised how much of a difference in cost it makes when you pack your lunch.
And
You know,
sometimes that food be processed.
yeah.
You don't realize how your body adjusts to processed food and cravings. Um, because now, before, I used to love let me not
Uh
say
huh.
that. I used to love chicken nuggets
Okay.
from
Okay.
a
From a
place.
place. Right. Right.
Okay. And now when I eat chicken nuggets
Cheeky
from, I'm
nuggets.
gonna call
That's
them
right.
chicken nuggets
Right.
from a
Right.
place, they just don't taste like chicken.
Yeah.
Now
Right.
there is another place that I get chicken nuggets from that tastes like chicken. My taste bud has changed because I'm pretty sure chicken nuggets are definitely somewhat processed.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
it's just because that's me. Some people didn't lose that, or um really don't eat the burger that they're known for. I
Oh, I
can't
see.
I can't
Yeah.
eat that.
Yeah.
It is
And from time to
it takes a
time, if
look
I
salty.
feel like I really, really want that burger that they're
Yeah,
known for,
yeah.
I do it without the bun.
But sometimes the reason I don't eat it with you is because it's a little salty to me.
Yeah, I
It's a
agree
little
with that.
salty.
Yeah, where
So
it's
just
processed.
mm-hmm. And now sometimes I get a taste for pizza, but I just can't brave myself to eat the pizza because of the bread. I don't want to go in and order
Oh, yeah.
a pizza that's going to be in the refrigerator or kept for 3 or 4 days, and now we don't eat it. Have that particular craving. If I do, it may be a minute or two, and then I'm like, I can have some kettle chips, things of that nature. But this is just some things that now I crave broccoli. I love a good cabbage. Um, I'm always gonna have collard greens,
Mm.
collard of the greens. Okay.
And I'm really
Um.
a big fan now that I've ventured out and tried it because I've heard so many horror stories from people. Oh, they're bitter and this and that and that, which is Brussels sprouts.
Exactly. They are really
I
good.
really love Brussels
And
sprouts.
asparagus.
And yeah,
I do
asparagus I've
asparagus.
always
You
loved.
have,
But Brussels sprouts is what I'm
yes,
just
get
recently
into. Hmm.
trying, and I
They're not that
really, really
bad.
no,
No,
not at all.
no.
And it's not what I thought people would like. The first bite is real. I'm like, what is bitter at?
They don't know how to cook them.
Exactly. Just say what you had. It wasn't prepared well.
And zucchini and squash. When I get a good recipe with zucchini fries in the oven, you're gonna get tired of those, but I'm gonna try them.
That's, I like zucchini.
You do?
I like zucchini and squash mixed together. It's a saute. Yeah,
Mhm.
my mom used to do that. It used to be real good.
Yeah. Well, that's a. We always like to thank you guys for listening in to Plug. If you guys are just coming in and listening, this is episode 2 of the podcast. It's Plug. It's called Pursuing Life Under Gastric, where we discuss everything from food cravings, midnight cravings, our love life, everything you do, we do under gastric travel. We'll get into some episodes about that. But if you have any questions you want to answer or certain shows you want to know, because we just started, we want to grow with y'all.
Absolutely.
You
We
can
we
reach
we
it.
want y'all feedback. We welcome to have you guys feedback on subjects that may be dear to your heart, questions that you may need answers, or vice versa.
Yeah,
We may need questions that you guys can answer for us as well.
exactly, exactly.
So, and give us feedback. So, we are open dialect type of podcast, and we love you guys, and we welcome all of our audience.
Yes. Even if you want to reach out to us, you can reach us at it's plug at yahoo.com. And my wife here wants me to give it to you like it is. It is capital I as in igloo. TS capital P, capital L, capital U, and capital G at yahoo.com. We'll take comments, questions, even if you have a concern. We will love to hear that because we're on this journey with you guys. We're gonna get better. Our episodes are gonna get longer. Especially with your
Absolutely.
feedback. We do appreciate you guys beginning this journey with us. We are just two hearts,
And let
two
me,
journeys with this one sleeve story. And we just want you guys to come along with us because we're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it transparent and we're going to keep it authentic.
absolutely. Now,
And
if let me just intercept just a second, because I've had some people to say they couldn't find the channel, um, the YouTube channel. Um, and if you're passing it along, sharing it with someone else to subscribe with us and join our page, thank you so much.
thank you. Like and
But the
subscribe.
spelling, it's um, plug, which is P capital P dot L dot U dot G. Um, that's how you'd have to type it in order for it to come up. Because I know people were saying they was just typing it, I guess, all together. Um, and if not, shoot me an email, and I can send you the link. That's not an issue at all. Or for those that have my phone number or our phone number, just shoot us a text and say, "Hey, I need the link." Um, some people are having problems getting it getting in by typing in the word. So we'd be more than happy to help you with our channel.
Those who are already on our channel, we want to thank you for subscribing. Please like this episode and tune in for more. We will be dropping an episode once a week. We do appreciate you guys, our feedback. And I
Thank
just want
you.
to let you know you guys have been plugged this week. Share, subscribe, tell your friends, your family. If you have a
And
dog,
comment,
you
and
can tell
definitely
your dog.
comment, so
Yes,
we can
definitely
hear
comment.
um, your feedback. Maybe what we can do better, um, what you would like us to do differently. Um, just just your general input would be greatly
But
appreciated.
we would like you guys to like, share, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Listen to
It's
the
and it
sound of my
is
voice.
free.
It is
That's the
free.
key. A lot of people ask you to subscribe to their channels, but there's a cost to it. But with the and that's there's nothing wrong with that. Let me just say that for the record. There's nothing wrong with that. But I just want to emphasize subscribing to us is free. All it takes
for
is
now.
just a click of a but right for now. Let's just say for now. You know, with growth, things change has to come. Growth. So but it's just a click of a button on the subscribe, and you would get plugged in with us.
Once again, we got two hearts, journeys, one sleep story. We keeping it real and unapologetically us. Once again, I'm Nika,
And I am Selena.
and thank you for getting plugged today.